friends. It is the 18th day of the month, and so we are in Proverbs, the 18th chapter, and we're going to look at the 19th verse. But first, we want to encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Now, let's get to it. You know, this is talking about the brother that is offended and how their hearts are, when they're offended, their hearts are harder to win towards the things of God, like a strong city. And it even says, and their contentions are like the bars of a castle. Let's talk about that. When we offend someone, what does that mean? Basically, we're wounding them almost. We're saying things that are harsh or doing things that are mean to them almost. And it will cause them to stumble. That's what the dictionary definition says. But some people can seemingly be offended if we just don't do things the way we want them to do. So I want you to be aware that being offended and offense, there are two sides to that coin. There's the person who's the offender, and sometimes it's not done on purpose. But then there's also the person who interprets what has happened as an offense. So we have to be careful that our hearts are not, that we're not so immature that we think that everything needs to go our way. And so if something doesn't go our way, then we're offended. That puts all of the responsibility on that other person, and that's not fair. But we also have to be mindful about the way we treat people and the things that we say to people, because they can be harsh sometimes or interpreted in a different way, and that can hurt someone's feelings and cause them to really close their hearts to us and close their hearts to the things of God. So we have to be mindful about that. You know, the chance to be offended, it happens every day. 365 days a year, you have an opportunity to be offended. Every hour on the day, you have got to decide and get to the point and reach a level of maturity that everything that happens or everything that doesn't go your way does not offend you. So there is a responsibility that needs to be taken on this. You know, we look at the word, the Greek word of offend, is pateo. It's P-T-A-I-O. I may be mispronouncing that, but basically it means to trip up or to stumble morally. So this isn't happening through other people. This happens through the interaction that you and I have with individuals. We have the, I don't want to say the opportunity, but we have the chance to offend someone easily every day. Just like there's a chance for us to be offended, we have that same power within our hands to be the offender. So we need to be mindful, not walk on eggshells, but just mindful about the way we treat people. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Talk to people the way you want people to talk to you. Interact and respond to people the way you want them to respond to you. That might be an easy way to document it and to hold on to it. You know, if our words and our actions, like our harsh words and our actions, our haughty actions, cause someone to hurt, it wounds their heart, or it causes them to stumble with their walk to God, you know what? It is hard to get them to open up their hearts to us, to open up their hearts to the things of God because of the things that we've said or the things that we've done. And the scripture even says that that person will be more difficult to win back. Even in a friendship, they are more difficult to win back than a strong city. So be kind to people and the way that you handle their hearts. It also goes on to say, the scripture, that their contention is like the bars of a castle. It uses that explanation or that description. The contention, meaning like their disagreement or their argument, their conflict, their disharmony can be as strong as bars in a castle. Somebody can be hurt that much by the things that we say. That, have you ever thought about a castle and how the bars are in the cement of the window so that nothing can get out and nothing can come in? The bars of a castle are meant to protect what is inside. So someone can get offended, get hurt by the things that we say, the things that we do that are harsh, and they can close up enough to be to protect their hearts so much that it's almost like the bars of a castle. That's some protection there. But you know what? We have the power to change that. We have the power to keep that from happening, rather. Let me say that, because the scripture says that it's harder to get somebody to change their mind after you've wounded them. I mean, really, that's a deep cut in the heart for somebody who doesn't want to let you back in, and they're using the bars of a castle and cement and probably even a moat to keep you out and away from their heart. That's some deep stuff there. So let me share this pearl of wisdom with you. Our behavior matters. Our behavior, the way we treat people, the way we talk to people, it makes a difference. So be mindful of that. How we treat others really can impact them. So be mindful of the power that you carry, but also be mindful of your responsibility not to be so offended. Let's mature in the areas we need to mature in, but let's be sensitive to other people when we talk to them, and let's not lash out at them, because you never know how it will affect them or even wound them. Listen, we thank you so much for joining us. As always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and we will see you next time.